All right, what's going on, everybody? Gamecock Chuck back with another video. Hey, don't forget to smash that like, share, comment. Let me know what you think of this video. And if you're new here, this is your first time checking out this channel, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Do all them things to help me out. It doesn't cost you anything. Just trying to grow this small YouTube channel, trying to build it up, trying to get that 1,000 subscriber mark. So I really appreciate each and every one of you. Let's go ahead and jump into this. We're going to talk a little bit about Gamecock football recruiting. As I saw something come across my phone last night, yesterday, a couple articles, a couple YouTube videos from some of the people in the know at South Carolina, or some people that work at the University of South Carolina, I guess you could say. They put out a couple articles yesterday talking about trying to flip a wide receiver commitment, wide receiver prospect that's committed to the University of Tennessee. I'm talking about Braylon Staley. Wide receiver, right there out of the Strom Thurman area, down near Augusta or North Augusta, Aiken, in that area of the South Carolina, kind of Georgia line down that area. That's been committed to Tennessee since June. So South Carolina just offered this young man. And that right there, in my opinion, kind of gets in my craw a little bit, I guess you could say. We shouldn't be waiting for other teams to evaluate this talent, offer these players, get commitments from them before we decide to extend our offer to them. Now, this young man is one of the top wide receivers in the class of 2024. I think he's the number 23rd wide receiver in the country. According to On3, he's the number 3 prospect in the state of South Carolina for his class. The young man's got some pretty good numbers through 6 games of his senior year. He's got a little over 630 yards receiving, I believe it is, 37 catches. So, I mean, I'm not a very good math person. He's only played 6 games. I'm not very good at math, but when I look at them numbers, that's about a little over 100-yard average, about 20 yards per catch. And he's got 6 touchdowns through 6 games, so that's about a touchdown per game. So, that kind of production, them kind of stats is something that Gamecocks need on their roster. Right now, we have Xavier Legette. Juice Wells is injured. God knows if he's ever going to play another down at South Carolina, if he'll ever, if he'll come back this year. Nobody knows. Nobody's put out that information. I guess they kind of tight-lipped around the football facility. So I think Juice is supposed to go in and get his foot reevaluated and make sure it's healing correctly and everything. I mean, I understand that because the young man's got a future he's trying to work towards getting to, by being in the NFL and things like that. So I understand that. But as fans, I kind of wish we would know a little more when it comes to things like that. But, it is what it is. Going back to this young man, like I said, Braylon Staley, 4-star wide receiver, great numbers, would be an awesome addition to the Gamecocks class of 2024 to come in with Mazio Bennett, another highly talented wide receiver out of the state of South Carolina, out of the Greenville area. But these two guys are similar. Mazio Bennett was committed to Tennessee back, several months ago. And Coach Beamer and his staff was able to get in there and flip him to South Carolina. Now, his situation is a little different, I believe. I think Mazio was offered by the Gamecocks prior to his commitment. I think he was down to South Carolina and Tennessee, when it came to his commitment. So his was a little different. Braylon Staley was never offered by South Carolina. He was offered by Clemson, but never South Carolina. He never got an offer from South Carolina till just the other day. And that's mind-boggling. Like I said, it's mind-boggling. It kind of irritates me. When we're trying to lock down this state, trying to keep all these out-of-state schools from coming in our state and grabbing the top talent, it's infuriating when you do not offer these. I know we may have had other targets that may be ahead of him, but I mean, this guy's got some talent, man. I mean, he's a electric route runner. I mean, he's fast off the line, explosive, whatever you want to say. He's got a good catch radius, got good hands, like I said, good route runner, speed. I mean, the guy's got all the intangibles that it takes to be a good wide receiver. And like I said, I don't understand why we waited so damn long to, put an offer out there for him. Maybe he wasn't interested in South Carolina. Maybe he said, screw South Carolina. He don't want to go to South Carolina. I want nothing to do with South Carolina. I don't know. But I know he wanted to go to Clemson, and Clemson didn't take him because they took somebody ahead of him, I guess, from what I heard. So he didn't make the cut there as far as who they're going to take. So he decided to go to Tennessee. And now South Carolina decided they want to jump in there and offer him. And, who knows? I don't know if we can flip him or not. Maybe it's too late. I won't be mad at the young man if he decides to stick with his commitment, because I'm all about young men. If they make a commitment, they stick with it, because, that's just the way I am. But, if we do flip him and bring him in, I will, cheer him on just like all other Gamecocks. And I hope he has a good career with us and everything. But if not, same thing. I'll wish him a good luck, best of luck at Tennessee and all that good stuff. But we got to stop waiting so dang long on his talent. We need to start getting offers out to these guys, man, because it's ridiculous, man. We wonder why we in the shape we're in right now as far as a team, as far as depth and development and things like that. And if we keep missing on young men like this, that has the talent, that can come in there and can produce and bring the kind of numbers that he has, that he's having so far in high school, we don't need to miss on that. We need everybody we can get that can produce good numbers. But like I said, they talking about him possibly flipping, possibly Coach Beamer and Coach Stepp and them flipping him to South Carolina. I know Tennessee to the Aiken area, from what I've heard and what I've read and what they said, it's about a 4.5, 5 hour drive. So maybe he wants to stay closer to home. Maybe he wants to make sure all his family is able to watch him play. So Columbia is roughly about an hour and a half or so from where he's at. So, maybe that might contribute into to the equation. Or who knows, maybe he wants to get back at Clemson. Maybe he wants to commit to South Carolina and be able to play Clemson every year versus going to Tennessee and maybe not playing Clemson ever again. You never know about the whole championship format, if it's going to go to 12 teams or when it's going to go to 12 teams, and will Tennessee be in there, will Clemson be in there, and all this and stuff. There's a lot of variables that would play in that. But if he commits to South Carolina, he's guaranteed to play Clemson at least once a year. So there's that. So who knows? Like I said, I hope I wish South Carolina. I hope South Carolina can flip this young man, but I'm not going to bank on it. I'm not going to put any wager on it or anything like that, because you never know with these young men. And we shall see how it plays out. If we can flip him and get him in the fold with Mazio coming in next year as far as a good wide receiver tandem. So we shall see. But like I said, we got to do a better job evaluating his talent, keeping it in state, and getting a commitment from him, and don't let him get out of state. And that's, like I said, that's a coaching issue. That's a recruiting issue, and that's something that Coach Beamer needs to make sure he gets taken care of going forward. Because like I said, I hate missing on good talent in state, man. That's where, if you remember all the good teams the Gamecocks had back in the day with Clowney and Lattimore and Gilmore and all them was all homegrown South Carolina talent. DJ Swearinger, all them guys. We need to get back to keeping this talent in state, keeping these players here at Columbia, and that way we can probably get back to some good seasons with the Gamecock football instead of struggling year in and year out. But y'all get in the comments, let me know what you guys think. Hit that like, hit that share. If you're new here, like I said, if you like this content, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. And until my next video, y'all have a blessed day. Stay safe. Gamecock Chuck, I'm out. Peace.